talked with us without any expectations we would feature them in the book. They actively pursued our good, and not just their own. It was as if they had a calling and passion that superseded their organization, that helping us was in some way part of their mission. They acted as if we weren't leaders of rival organizations competing for funding or recognition, but friends on the same team working toward the same goal. They cared deeply about the work they do, but at the core, these leaders seem to think more about the kingdom and less about their organizations. These encounters with Wes and other mission-true leaders left a lasting impression. We were inspired by these leaders who are more animated by advancing God's kingdom than merely building great organizations. This point, which we almost missed, is significant. Beneath the very best mission-true organizations are leaders who believe they have a calling beyond building their organizations. They see themselves as part of a much bigger team pursuing a much bigger mission. They root for their rivals. Work appears and then vanishes. Just 28% of the roughly 50,000 nonprofits that obtained tax-exempt status in the United States in 2005 reported financial activity a decade later. In just 10 years, roughly 3 out of 4 nonprofits ceased to exist. A mere 85 organizations have endured 500 years or more. The remaining millions of organizations closed, merged, or experienced some other demise. They are gone. This list of shuttered institutions includes all types of charitable organizations: schools, hospitals, shelters, youth ministries. Odds of survival are slim. This morbid reality is important for all leaders to acknowledge. Our work is a mist that appears for a little time and then vanishes. Even the most talented leaders and brilliant business plans will have faded from memory 50 years from now. We've authored this book for men and women working in Christian, faith-based, nonprofit organizations of all varieties, though we hope others will benefit from it as well. For these leaders, the prospect of being forgotten should not lead to discouragement. Christians understand the mist we are. Our organizations, endeavors, strategies, initiatives, and plans will one day fade from relevance. We will be forgotten. This might seem like an odd case to make in a leadership book. If our organizations will one day vanish, why care about leading more effectively? If it's true most of our organizations will be forgotten, won't that drive us to focus exclusively on maximizing our own prosperity or trying to secure some sort of enduring legacy? If it's true our organizations will not last generations into the future, why do the hard work of building infrastructures, raising funds, creating strategic plans, and innovating? Why deal with difficult employees or disgruntled donors? For Christians, the answer is clear. We are not just building organizations. Our success is not defined by where we stand in our relation to our rivals or how long our name endures. We are participating in an eternal kingdom. We are members of a community not marked by organizational boundaries, but by the blood of our Savior. As a result, we have a different, cruciform view of winning. Up and to the right growth is not the only metric for success for followers of the One whose legacy on earth was defined by self-sacrifice and love for those who could never repay him. In that light, rooting for rivals, cheering on and coming to the aid of those the world sees as our competitors, doesn't feel all that crazy. Hundreds of years from now, our descendants will likely not know our names, nor those of our organizations. But if we successfully embrace the unity Jesus taught, our descendants will remember what the church did together. They will remember that this generation continued the work of bringing good news to the poor, proclaiming freedom for prisoners, and setting the oppressed free. They will remember that the gospel was translated into every language, racial injustice was confronted, and extreme poverty was eradicated. If our descendants talk about us, they will talk about the miraculous ways God worked in and through the church to bring hope, truth, compassion, and joy to our world. We can imagine no greater success. Organizations come and go, but we are part of a movement that has no end. Mission, not drifting.